Hello, everybody, and welcome to Besties on the Deck podcast.
Hi everyone. Okay, so this is our very first recording, so we're gonna make a lot of blunders, and there's gonna be a lot of bloopers, just like me saying Anyway, we'll get all the kinks worked out of it, but this is for the
You
whole
gotta start
two
somewhere.
people that we know will listen, which is
Hi, Mom.
our moms. Hi, Mom.
We love you guys.
From there, we don't know, but we welcome you to the show.
Yes, absolutely. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving us, just a little bit of your time.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to be able to use this to speak to all kinds of people, but mainly
About
our
all
women
kinds of
and our
things.
mamas.
Yeah.
Because that's what we are. We're women and we're mamas, and we just have a whole
And I'm a
different.
grandmama.
And, she don't look like it though, y'all.
No, I'm really young. I'm only 49.
Well, I currently turned 30. I had to ask my husband the other day too. Am I 37 or 38 this year?
38.
I'm 38, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, am I
You're
getting to the
getting over
age
the
where I
hill.
can't remember how
I'm just
old I
waiting
am?
until you turn 40, and that's when I'm gonna throw a really big party.
I thought you do that on your 50th, all black.
No, I'm totally doing it on your 40th because I can't wait. I want the whole black balloons over the hill. Lordy, she's 40. I
Oh,
want it all.
yes. So, funny thing, we did a surprise party for her husband for his 50th.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, it was the funnest night we have ever had. And he was such a good sport. Like, I made a goodie bag for him, and it had adult Depends diapers, and it had,
There was a cane.
there was a cane, and it was all
And,
propped out, too.
The hat. He wore the
Yes.
hat. Oh, he looked so sexy
Like,
in the hat.
The grumpier old men movies, they always wore their
It
fishing
was-
hats.
Yeah, it's the fisherman's
So
hat.
it was a fisherman's hat. It had like all these little
A pill bottle, magnifying glass.
yes, there was all kinds of things. Once you get old, you're gonna
A senior discount card.
Yeah.
I mean, it had all kinds of stuff.
and
He was a great sport about it.
he was. The cane had like a squeaker, like them old school bikes with the honk honk.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yes.
it was hilarious. He even like tried to walk around acting like he was about 80 years old. He was milking it.
Yeah, he was totally milking it. Well, here's the thing. He loved his 40s. Oh my God. So he would go on and on and on and on about how the 40s are the best time. I am loving life. We've done all the stupid stuff. It's out of the way. Now we're just chilling.
Right.
You know, we were, pretty much debt free. I mean, everything's going good.
Yeah.
Everybody's healthy. Everybody's happy. We're happy in our marriage, everything. And then he turns 50. And his hip starts hurting.
Oh,
And his
no.
knee starts hurting.
Oh,
so then he
no.
has to get knee surgery.
Yep.
Now the other knee is hurting.
Yep.
And he knows when it's going to start raining because he starts aching in his shoulders.
Oh yeah.
And he knows when, ragweed or pollen is out because now all of a sudden it affects his sinuses, which he's never had issues with before. And so he's like, it's all downhill health-wise. And
It's
I'm
all
like,
downhill
but
from
everything
here.
else is still great. But it's like health-wise, it's just gone downhill since he turned 50. So that's been 3 years ago. And he's
Yeah.
just like
Poor guy. That poor guy.
snap, crackle, and pop every time he gets out of bed.
Man's got the biggest heart I've ever known, though. He'd
Oh, I
take
know.
his shirt off and hand it to you. He'd give you
Oh, I
whatever
know.
you needed. But
You don't have to tell me. I know.
so we decided to start this podcast, again about being able to talk about topics not a lot of people want to touch on. And we think it's important to touch on those topics because, well, we're not living under a rock. We cannot be certain people who will be oblivious to the truth. Even though it's shoved right in your face, you're still oblivious to the truth. You can be given all the evidence in the world, and yet you still feel that you're completely right. And I hate to say it, but I can't stand those kind of people. And us being able to talk about those topics that would either get shut down, immediately, or it would cause more conflict trying to talk about those things. It's obviously upsetting people.
Well, here's the thing. It's a lot easier to share our opinions and our thoughts, our views, all of that
Right.
in a form that can't be offensive to anyone, because if you don't like it, no one's forcing you to listen.
Exactly, and that should be our disclaimer.
And we can get our message across without being interrupted constantly,
Yes.
which is what those kind of people like to do, is
Yes.
interrupt you, not let you finish a thought.
Yes.
It's very
or they
frustrating.
dance around the question and never actually.
Word
Oh,
salad.
like Kamala Harris.
Tackling Kamala.
I don't think she ever made an entire sentence that was understandable.
any sense.
Oh yeah,
She's
she
the biggest moron.
reworded
she showed
it.
up for an interview drunk.
I wouldn't doubt it. But anyway, so we're going to talk about things, all kinds of things. And we encourage you to, push that like button if you really enjoy what we're talking about. And, if we've encouraged you in some way, hit that email and send us
Or
an
if
email.
you have suggestions on ideas.
Absolutely. If you got
Like
some
maybe
topics,
there's topics that,
you don't feel comfortable talking to your
you don't
closest
have a
friend about.
therapist, I mean, you don't
Therapy's
won't
expensive.
necessarily want to tell your best friend, because maybe you need a completely unbiased
Yes.
opinion on something or perspective on something, and you may have a perspective or opinion that can, like, we might be like, oh my god, that is so cool, or oh my god, I never thought of it like that,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
But okay, so we've been friends for several years now, and we actually lived together for 2 years, 7 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So, but
That is a long time.
I did not know who you were when I met you
No.
at church.
Yeah,
It was a church.
at church. And I was still pretty new
I was
with
new.
that church. And yeah, she was too. And I had stepped up to lead a Mother's Day tea for all the ladies in our church. And we found a really pretty church that allowed us to have our tea our tea party there. And it was just so beautiful, and I was able to give a message, about how God is the potter and we are the clay. Mold me, make me, this is what I pray. And it broke down, the cracks and things that happen in the pottery. God fills you up and fills those cracks with Him to keep you whole. Because if you didn't have they put gold streaks and pour liquid gold into those potted areas that are cracked or broken and let it form that way. And the message was awesome, and it makes me so mad because she wasn't there. She got lost trying to get
I got so lost. That does not justify. That word does not justify or describe in any way. It was more than just lost. Describe in any way. It was more than just lost. I heard banjos in the background.
Now,
There was
we
no
live in the South, y'all.
civilization. I could not find it. The GPS said I was in a field. I
Right.
didn't know where I was. I searched for over an hour, and finally I just gave up.
Yeah.
And I did. I put forth so much effort. I mean, it was literally halfway through. It would have been halfway over at that point when I finally gave up, and I was like, "There's no finding it now in time." So,
Exactly.
but I get points for effort. So.
Yes, and she that Sunday she came to church looking for Letitia, but
I
went up to
another woman, which is named Donna, and I apologized because I felt so bad that I had missed it, and I wanted her to know that I had tried to come out and support, and she just looked at me like I was the dumbest person on the planet. I mean, she was sweet as pie about it, but basically she just looked at me like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. And that's when I realized, okay, so
You're not
'cause
who I thought you were.
I thought the woman that was Donna was Letitia, and I thought Letitia was Donna. I had gotten them mixed up.
It was hilarious.
But anyway, so on that note, so we've known each other so we've got these little inside jokes, and something that we share with our other close girlfriends is, here in the South we have sayings like, Okay,
Bless your heart.
yeah, bless your heart. Everybody, even Yankees know what bless your heart is all about. Okay. Well, we say, you're so pretty.
Yes.
And if we say it like you're so pretty, it means you are dumber than dirt at this moment. And you should be ashamed.
The brunette fairy did not show up. The blonde came out, and
Yes.
all hell went loose.
Yes. And so I have had the prettiest day. I was so pretty today. I'm in my car and I am trying to leave where I'm at, and I'm looking for my keys. I go through my purse. I can't find anything. And then I start digging through between the seats. I start looking behind the seats. I check the outside of the doors so that when I got into the car, I cannot find my keys. Finally, I realized they're in the ignition the whole time. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And then I had another pretty moment. What was it? What happened today? There was something else. I texted the crew about it.
Your cell phone was in your hand.
No, was it? That probably happened too.
Okay, I got
So we
this.
have a group message, and it's called the 6 Feet Crew, and it's because we would all cover each other's back if any of us had to put somebody 6 feet deep.
Absolutely. Okay, yes, it was the spent 5 minutes looking for my keys, and they're in the ignition.
The car wash.
And the car wash.
So, one of the perks of what I do for a living is I get a lot of free stuff from customers, and I get a lot of gifts from customers. And so one of my customers gifted me this really nice black, I'm not sure the material, I'm going to assume it's nylon. And anyway, it's a bucket basket kind of like, and it's got a flap over the top, so it's kind of a lid, and it just straps around the headrest of the passenger seat, so the driver can just reach behind the passenger seat and throw stuff away, and it has a lid on it. So
Those are awesome for long trips.
So, and it's waterproof and everything.
Yeah.
So mine was so stinky because I had accidentally left a lot of onion in there from a sandwich I
Oh
had.
no.
And so I dump it out, I do all that you do, wipe it out, all that, put it back in the back seat, but I don't strap it back on because I had the vacuum in my hand.
Right.
Because I had grabbed it as I'm walking away from the trash can, approaching the car.
Right.
I'm vacuuming up these straw wrappers because the kids have been getting milkshakes every day after school without their parents knowing about it. And so I have all these straw wrappers. Well, anyway, my strap to my nice little trash can gets sucked up. I can't get it out. I pull. I put it on the ground. I stand on it while I pull the hose, and it will not budge. It is just sucked up in there all the way up to the bag itself, and it was just ridiculous. So I got the guy to come out and help me, and he couldn't pull it out. I had one end, he had the bag, we were pulling, and it was not happening. So I thought he was gonna, what?
Like, it's kind of awkward for you having to ask a guy to cut open the vacuum
I had
hose.
to. I was walking all over creation, and everybody saw me holding up this vacuum handle that's got this bag attached to it, and I'm shaking it.
Oh my God.
And people are just laughing. And so he comes out, and I thought he was going to cut the strap. I was like, sucks, it won't hang around my headrest, but I'll still have my bag.
Right.
No, dude, he cuts the hose. He cuts the hose, and he had to because even after he cut the hose and got access to the latch, it wouldn't
was still
let go
stuck
of
in
it.
there pretty
It was
good.
jammed in there, so he would have had to cut that much off anyway,
Right.
just for it to work again.
And was he working there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, I got a guy that was like checking in the cars.
Yeah.
I got him flagged down.
Excuse me.
So he came out with a box cutter after he saw what was going on, and we had tried to pull. So he goes inside, he gets a box cutter. I'm still standing there with this bag, this big old trash bag, just sitting on the head of this vacuum, and people are just looking at me like I have lost my ever-loving mind.
Oh my gosh.
You know, like I'm balancing it literally on it.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I was so pretty today. So pretty today.
We've definitely done a couple of things like that. I think, what was it? Oh, I was looking for my sunglasses, and I always put them up on top of my head when I go inside stores or whatever. But for some reason, I just was not with it that day. I walked into the Dollar General, I got the things I needed, and then upon coming out to my car, I opened the door and put my stuff inside, and then closed the door, go to get into the driver, and I'm sitting here going, patting my boobs, my body, and I'm like, what did I do with my sunglasses? Then I go back into Dollar General, trace my steps. I can't find my sunglasses. This lady goes, what are you looking for, honey? And I was like, I can't find my sunglasses. I had them. And she goes, honey, did you check your head? I'm like, no. I felt so stupid.
You've had your pretty moments, I've had mine, and we just shared one because we have not even introduced ourselves.
Oh, that's true. Oh, well, I said we were besties on the deck.
Right, but we have names.
My name's Tish. What's up?
My name's Blossom.
So this is Awesome Blossom and Tish.
Mm-hmm.
But
let Tish show when she's in trouble.
Don't use my full government name. It scares me.
When she's in trouble.
Mm-hmm. So while she just said that, while I'm in trouble, I had to call upon her husband not long after meeting them because I made a mistake and my car got broke. So the hood of my car was smashed in with a...
No, you're not telling the story right. First of all, Michael was over there only because you drove into the pole that was holding up your...
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The carport.
Yes.
Yes.
But that was the only reason he was there, because you had wrecked it, and the wreck did the damage that caused the sticker.
Right. So, we got all that cleaned up and fixed and whatnot. Well, my husband's buddy makes decals and different things, and he come out and looked at my car, and he goes, I got the perfect thing to put on your car. Okay. About, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, here he comes out with a big old sticker, slaps it right in the middle of my slammed hood.
And it covers it absolutely perfectly.
It was like, I don't know, 12, 14 inch
About 14,
Wile E.
14
Coyote sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Wile E. Coyote sticker pushed right into the crevice of my smashed in hood. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how many times driving through parking lots or going through the drive-thru or pulling up at my kids' school that people will see that and just start laughing. Especially the older generation. They're like, oh my gosh, and they'll grab their wife, look at her sticker.
And here's the thing. Never have I seen that on a vehicle before.
Yeah, I didn't.
But now I have seen it on 2 different vehicles in Cleveland where I've seen they have put a Wile E. Coyote over a big old dent on the car.
I've seen it quite a bit after we put mine on there. I felt like I was just seeing it everywhere. But yeah, so I think a lady going through the Dunkin' drive-thru actually called it out on Facebook. And I had a sticker in the back that said, all aboard the Hot Mess Express. And we were just jamming out to music in the car, me and my girls and stuff, and that's what we love to do. Well, she listened to a certain song, and she was like jamming out in her car, and we look over and we're like, yeah! And I think I paid for her drink or something, but anyway, she posted on Facebook, if you see this lady around town, please tell me who she is. We can be friends. And I'm just like, that's awesome.
I didn't know that. You never
Yeah.
told me that.
She posted something, and somebody sent a screenshot of it, and they were like, oh, I think Amanda found it on Facebook because she recognized my car. Yeah, our friend Amanda, she can find just about anything. She should work for the FBI.
Yeah. Seriously, she would be such a cool double agent.
Oh, yes. So, as we've developed our friendship, we've been through a lot of ups and downs together, in our own families, our parents and things like that. And it's amazing to know what I thought was a good friendship is nowhere near what I'm getting. What I'm getting now is true friendship. Somebody that if
We
I'm
have a really tight group.
absolutely, if anybody is on their way to the hospital, something's happened, they've got a family member that something, happened. We're
Everybody's
either
praying.
yeah, everybody's praying, everybody's showing up at the hospital, where can we help? Yes, I'll take you if you don't have a car, like you name it. Our group has always been there for one another no matter what. And the craziness about it is our age gaps. Me and my husband are the youngest, and then Amanda and her husband, and then
Okay, I actually thought they were younger than you guys.
well, he is, but she's a couple years older than us.
Okay, so there's a big age gap between them then.
Yeah, I don't think it's too much. I think he's early 30s maybe.
Okay.
But I think she's just towards her late 30s.
Okay.
But yeah, and then you and Mike, and then Tim and
Yeah.
Donna. So it's crazy because we blend really well together. We all get along pretty well. If we get aggravated with one another, we talk it out.
There's basically
or we
one
make fun of one
every
another.
10 years. It's like Donna and Tim are in their later 50s.
Yeah,
Me and Michael, I haven't turned 50 yet, but Michael's in his early 50s.
yeah. So you're
Then
on the tail end
you
of
guys
that.
haven't hit your 40s yet, but you're not that far away.
Yeah,
And then Amanda's
Same with
kind of
Amanda.
right behind you.
yeah. So
So.
it's crazy. I never thought I would have friends like that because back in
I have
California,
a sister that I only speak to, like, what, 3? No. How many holidays are there? Well, we always vacation in Thanksgiving, so we don't see, so Christmas. So I have to see her once a year. I've had to see her a little bit more this year since my dad passed.
yeah.
But, I mean, I don't speak to her. I don't have a relationship with her. Do I hate her? No. Do I wish her ill will? No. I love her.
Right.
And I know that she loves me, but we're just not close. We never have been. There's a 6-year age gap. But yet there's a 10.5-year age gap between us.
Right.
And it feels like
Well, I mean,
our
We
when
do
we go
really
out and I
well.
have my grandkids, they think I'm with my kids and she's with her kids and but no, I'm the grandmother.
yeah. No grandbabies here, not for a while.
Well, I was made a grandmother at a ripe young age, but
Yeah, but look
it
how
is
she
what
turned
it
out.
is. I
She
know.
turned out to
She's-
be a
she's an
dang
awesome
good
daughter
mama.
now.
Yes,
She
she's
was
a great
back
mama.
crap crazy.
Back crack crazy.
She was back crap crazy. There was not enough Prozac and prayer in the world.
Nope.
I literally lost it, and I got so mad at God. Oh, I would just yell at him sometimes. And the best advice somebody gave me was, let it out and tell God how you really feel, because he's a big boy and he can take it.
Absolutely.
And I dished it out big time because I was pissed. Excuse my French. I was pissed because I was doing everything right. I was doing what the Bible said. I was loving my child. I was teaching my child. I was sharing with my child. I was protecting my child. And my child went back crap crazy. Well, then she finally came around, and oh my God, I couldn't be more proud. I'm so stinking proud of her. Like, I'm so proud of her. She's a completely different person.
She's an amazing mama, for sure. For sure. So, last November, this would be our second trip with Mike and Blossom.
Yep.
And we go to Florida to the beach and
Panama City Beach.
yes, spend time there together. And I
We've
mean,
been there. This will be our 31st time. And it'll be our 29th time for our 31-year anniversary.
there you go. 31. Oh,
Yep, 31
that's exciting.
years.
Yeah, we're
Love
gonna.
of my life. Most sexiest man alive. I don't care what people says.
What?
Or
It don't
GQ
matter.
Or whatever magazine puts out the sexiest men. They just haven't seen my man.
There you go. But last November when we went, we brought our kids with us, and they loved it. They had never been to the beach before, never been to the ocean. Like, just we didn't have those kind of opportunities, and when we took them there and showed them, you know, once we got down the road, how everything was, and hey, look out the window, hey, do you see this? And I mean, just to see their faces light up, it was so exciting, and it was totally worth it. And of course, there was a TikTok challenge going on during that time, so we decided to join in and did the suspect challenge. And
it was a really pathetic attempt, but it was like we tried. We totally tried.
If you can survive a suspect challenge by being brutally honest with your best friend and still be good afterwards, that's goals. Because we were saying some mean stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and we could have kept going, but the running. We were running on sand.
Oh yeah, that was awful.
That was just too hard. It's not like we were running on the road.
Yeah. I mean, it was nighttime.
Okay, I just want to say we are totally watching K-pop Demon Hunters as we do this. My kids have me addicted to this movie.
I'm telling you, I
just got them pullovers, new pullovers with Demon Hunters on them.
Nice. That is awesome. It is a cute movie. I really liked it. My daughter really liked it too. I think at some point they were like,
Zoe and Ginu are brother and sister.
What?
Zoe is the sister he left behind. She survives.
Oh. What?
We've been watching behind the scenes stuff about it.
But that was 300 years ago. No. Anyway.
Ow, I bit my lip.
Don't do that.
Ow, that really hurt. Son of a biscuit. Ow.
Alright, so, like I said, thank you guys so much for listening in, and we hope you enjoyed it. There is more to come, and better episodes to come.
Here's the thing. Right now, this is our first episode. We're just trying to get you guys to get to know us.
Yeah.
And then we'll start introducing different topics.
Yep.
This show is going to be about a little bit of everything for a little bit of everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
Anybody can relate to something to it, so... And then we're going to have it when we learn how to do what we're doing and we get a little bit more comfortable. We're going to start taking phone calls or emails where you can email us. We have an email right now. That part I can totally do. I can totally check those. But I am not tech savvy. So she's having to do all the... I mean, I put the headphones on and that's it. She does everything else. I don't mind it.
I like it.
I can barely work my iPhone. So, but anyway, so it'll be more structured and
as time goes, yeah.
And we're just, we just hope that you're along for the ride so that, you stick with us and hopefully start to like it and refer a friend, and that would be awesome and great.
Absolutely. Make sure you click that like button. If there's a subscribe and you liked it, go ahead and click that too. Like I said, we've got an email, bestiesonthedeck@gmail.com. If you want to send in any requests that you want us to talk about or touch on, just send it over to that email.
And you don't have to be female, guys. You're more than welcome to write in.
Yeah, and let's keep it appropriate. We want to be able to talk as adults about these things.
Just so we're gonna get this right off the bat. If with the subject of SCX comes up, it's laundry.
Laundry.
That is the code, okay? So that little kids can listen in as mom's cleaning the house or whatever and not hear SCX.
Yes.
They can hear laundry.
Yep. Parents are going to do the laundry.
I recently started binging a podcast, and that's what they do. And she said that's what she did with her daughter. And,
that's a good idea.
And all the kids, so that when adults are around, but they know the kids might be listening, and you got to be careful what you say.
Yes, because it's already being shoved down their throat. And we'll talk about that at another point. But like I said, we thank you guys for listening in. Mom.
Yeah, hi, Mom. Love you.
We love you guys. If you like it, send it to a friend. Let them get a listen to it and see if they like it too. We're not going to be for everybody, but we hope that a lot of people will just...
You'll continue to, like I said, come along for the ride.
Yeah, just be open-minded. And we appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.